Guys, we ain't at a funeral. We over here to stand up for our rights. Make some noise for America! Yeah! All right, everybody. For those of you guys that do not know who I am, my real name is Tusitala John Swafo Tulilangito Ese. That's why everybody called me Tiny, or the big boy Tiny. 22 years old. Was born and raised in the island of American Samoa. Moved there in 2014, and fell in love with America and the freedom we have. And it's kind of sad seeing our government trying to attack, trying to wage war on our Constitution and our rights, our God-given rights. It's really sad, and that is why it's important for people to come out and take a stand. It's important for you to rise up and make your voice be heard. Because what the government is trying to do right now, they're trying to make criminals out of law-abiding citizens. They're trying to make bad people out of good people. And that's by attacking your rights. That's by trying to shut down our Second Amendment. Like Joey Gibson already said, this is one of the biggest military we have in the United States. Not because of the man in uniform, but because of the law-abiding citizens and we the people. Whatever happened to come and take it? Whatever happened to that? Our forefathers did not just give up their rights. They fired the first shot. And that's the message we're going to deliver today by coming out here and taking a stand. We're going to tell our elected officials that if you want it, you can come and take it. You can come and take it. You can kick in my door, but you're going to have to pull it first. Because we ain't scared. Enough is enough. I would understand if martial law already broke out, and that this is the shit that happens. But what they're doing is, they're trying to take away their rights so they can control you. They started with attacking the First Amendment. Now they're moving on to the Second. So the question is, what's next? And when is it going to be over? When is it going to stop? It's not going to stop until they clean up every single right that you have, and they gain full control of you. That's why you ought to take a stand. It doesn't matter if it's a rifle, a handgun, or whatever. They can come up with stupid excuse all they want. All I say is, you keep the change, we'll keep our right. We don't want it. And I said this our first Second Amendment rally in Seattle. The only reason why we carry guns is because I can't carry a cop with me. That's the reason why. See how big them mobiles are? They too big for me to carry around. I may be a big boy, but I can't carry one cop around with me. And it takes them, what, 10 minutes, depending on traffic, to get to where the situation is going on? But if I have a gun on me, I can pop a criminal straight right there and end the threat. Doesn't matter if I have a rifle. As long as it does the job, that's it. There's a reason why our forefathers said, shall not be infringed. Shall not be infringed. And that's the message we're going to send today to the elected official, that you shall not tread on our rights. Our rights is our rights. And if you want it, we ain't going out without a fight. We're going to take a stand today. If they want to shut down and keep the message away from the students of Clark College, we're going to come out every single week, and they can shut it down every single week until you decide to let the kids come out and stop brainwashing them. Because we ain't our country without our freedom. We did not get to the point we're at. We did not get to the point we're at if it wasn't for our guns. If it wasn't for our guns. So we're going to send that message. We're going to tell them, try and come and take it. Fuck around and find out, and you're going to see what's going to happen. God bless America.
All right, let's hear it for Big Boy Tiny.
Hey, Tiny!
Okay, so he had some really good points there. One of the things that is important to me is that we got to wake people up. We have too many people that are sleeping. We have too many conservatives, constitutionalists, libertarians who are sleeping. They've been staying at home for far too long. We have too many people who are waiting for someone else to step up. But you can't do that anymore. We got to begin to take this state back. I don't care if it's Clark College, WSU, whatever it is, up and down I-5, but we got to get people registered to vote who believe in freedom, okay? So what we're going to do here next is unless there's someone else that has something to say quickly, we're going to pack up. We're going to go down to the overpass, okay? We're going to have our signs, make sure tons of traffic, they see us. We'll play music. Tiny's a good MC. He's really good. He's really talented, okay? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm excited for your question. Give me 1 second, okay? So, here's the thing though. I want to make sure, whether you guys go march with us or not down to the overpass, I'm going to ask you, please, we need as many people as possible to show up to WSU Vancouver as possible. Because when we spread out, they don't see us as some scary group. You spread out and you go out and you talk to students. You hand them the information. We need those students to vote. If they're not registered to vote, they got to go down to the clerk and make sure they are registered to vote, okay? Question.
I'm a Clark student and I have a question. Why are you so associated with hatred and violence that my school has to shut down
Sure.
for you to have free speech?
Okay, so what have I said that's hateful?
Well, you haven't, but you've talked about, I'm a 60-year-old person. I've never had to draw a gun, and I'll tell you now that the Me Too movement's out, there's a lot of men in my past that are pretty glad I wasn't open carry.
Me too. All right.
Hey, let's talk about the Me Too movement. Great point. Amen to that. The Me Too movement is people who are being raped. Women should have a right to defend themselves with a firearm. Am I wrong? Am I right? Maybe you won't. Maybe that's the thing. Women should be able to defend themselves, so they don't have to worry about men who are 2 times bigger than them, overpowering them, and raping them. Then we won't have this problem. Next thing, you say that I say hateful things, correct? You assume that?
Well, I want to know why you're so associated
What about
with
the
hatred and
Patriot boys?
violence that you guys have to
That you got
shut down my
boys that
school
you
for
were
free
affiliated
speech.
with.
So have you ever heard me say anything
We
hateful?
watch your Facebook
Yeah.
and
So what have I
everything
said
else.
that's hateful?
Oh, that you want to do it just to shut it down schools so you can get attention for
did I
bigotry to
say?
make its way.
What do you
No,
do
I
for
said
a
I
living?
wanna come here and
What do you do for a living?
I said I want to come here and talk
What
to
do you do for a living?
Wait, okay.
What do you do
hold
for a
on.
living? How do you pay your
we'll talk
bills?
about that. So are we going to admit that I've never said anything hateful?
No, we're not.
But you just have no examples?
What, have you got any examples of anybody else saying anything hateful?
I'm not saying I'm not claiming that you're hateful.
Well, I didn't ask if you were hateful. I said, why are you so associated with hatred and violence that my school has to shut down?
Proud Boys!
Because you are
Proud Boys! You and
because you are
Tiny!
trying to bring back American to a place it never was.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'm a proud girl. I'm American. I'm a
She's
Democrat.
probably got more balls than you do.
Democrat.
Okay, any more questions? What do? I'm a real estate investor. So
Yeah, right. That's not even.
that's not what real?
And when we get rid of the criminal in the White House, we can talk.
You didn't get elected.
Democrat!
No.
You want to know what we come up?
No.
Because this is America!
Yeah!
So they can bring
Let's
us
shut
over
you down.
But it ain't gonna stop us
Yeah.
from here. It's all right. And we can go anywhere we want. You say you don't believe in borders, but you want to keep us out of school?
Bitch.
You want to keep us out of school?
No.
And guess what?
Shut down my
As long as it's
school.
American soil, I'll be on it. And I'll be speaking anytime I want. So you can shut down a school all you want, but you ain't shutting our free speech down. You ain't shutting our Second Amendment out. So God bless America and have a good day.
Shouting. I didn't shout at you.
We'll see you on
I'll be
Wednesday.
here
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Thank you for coming and talking. This is
I'll
what it's
be in my
about.
class
This is what we want.
Wednesday.
Okay, we'll see you on Wednesday. Amen.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Fuck you.
Don't touch me.
Oh, I'm
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. It's a freeze. Okay, just don't touch me.
Why did you hit me, Dan?
You can say whatever you want. Just don't touch me.
I'll tell you right now, I'm a Clark student as well, and I'm from here. I'm a veteran.
USA! 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 USA!
Trump!
USA! USA!
But the
Is that all you gotta
best
say is just fuck Trump?
All you gotta say is
Is that
Trump.
all? Is that, are those the only words you can come up with?
Ah!
Do you run out of
You couldn't
facts?
hear the fucking words because you were
That's
yelling
what
USA.
when we get served with facts. You cannot argue against it. Because you already know.
No, you cannot
it's the
argue
right
with yelling
thing.
USA.
It's the right thing. Because believe me, if we get to the
No
point
one's
that you guys
arguing
want us
USA
on
is
all our
great, man.
guns,
You don't gotta argue about that.
you look scrawny as hell and I got these. You can't ban these guns and I can just walk there. There you go. That's the difference.
How are you going to stop the violence?
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get on this march. Let's get down there. Remember, hey, Tuesday WSU Vancouver. Wednesday we're coming back here, and we'll keep coming back, okay, until they allow their students to hear our message.
It's a baby.
That's a
Where
child.
the fuck did babies come into this?
It's not your baby.
This is about guns, not babies.
Oh, right. You are so
You're talking about people killing
I can't
people
tell
at
you what you can
schools,
do with your
but
body.
you're butchering
Your
innocent
body
children
ends once that's
by the
burned into
day.
your
What about
body.
these kids that step right in front of their parents? Down in the
Because it's
border.
my
What about all these
body.
old kids that justify murder?
am I telling
That's
you
all
what
it
to
is,
do?
murder. No, they're fucking
Why
pieces.
can he have
They're not born.
I'm not saying you ownership of my body, so I can't tell him.
That's why we get it. I'm a man, I have rights. She's a woman, she does.
No, I'm telling you, he doesn't need to be in my body. And he can have all the guns he wants. I don't care about guns.
You know what? That's why we can't get along. We can't talk just because you guys don't. We
haven't seen any nice stuff
God
yet.
bless America. God
about
bless the
guns.
Democrats.
This is about guns.
Why? They don't have any. They can put the guns down.
No, anything. I don't want to talk about it.
Anything hateful said by Joey, you collect $2,000.
What about Joey's
Okay.
associates?
Find it.
What about Joey's associates? He's really good at not censoring himself.
He's
You
with
can't be
him.
responsible for everybody.
I'm responsible for who I hang out with. I don't hang
Yeah,
out
that's
with.
true, but you don't get to
He's
tell me
not.
what to do.
So he's not responsible
Yeah,
for
but
who he
you
hangs
don't
out
tell
with.
your friends what to do.
No, if they do something that I don't like, I don't hang out with them. I don't hang out with Trump supporters. I don't hang out with fucking Proud Boys.
You can tell them to go bye-bye if you want, right?
And he hasn't. That's the point. He hasn't told the neo-Nazis to go away. He hasn't told the Proud. Fucking Joe. Sorry.
Who hasn't
Joey
told them to
Gibson.
go away? Who
All the
hasn't told them
fucking
to
Proud
go away?
Boys.
You can't
All the
say all.
Nazis.
You can't say all.
You just said you can tell who you're with, and now you said you can't.
No,
But he
that's not what I
can't. So
said.
I can, but he can't.
No, he has to be responsible.
No,
But he's not, because he's got Proud Boys at
You
his
can't tell me how
house,
it
he's got
is.
Nazis at his house.
It's a great
I
hat. They have to
haven't
be
seen
shut
the
down.
connection, though, you
They
know?
did not have to be shut down. They chose to shut down because they don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah. That's
Name it.
right now.
That's what it is.
against free
I was
speech.
trying to talk to him and give him my opinion. He starts shouting back at me.
Tiny,
That's one
the
person.
assaulter.
Hey, it's free speech, right?
Yeah,
So we can come to a campus and be free speech.
Yeah, I said
And now the Democrats don't like it.
Attacking normal people on the road when they don't want to follow their traffic signs. I don't want to say anything about that.
I said fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, you said that. Fuck you, man.
Hey, bro.
That's what I do.
Hey, bro. Don't worry about
I
that.
believe that Joey Gibson could be here if he wants, but he gets to fucking cause a media sensation. Like he
How
wants.
did he cause it?
I'm yelling right now.
The media sensation. Right, causing
Hey,
Fuck you. That's the
point was not to have a vote protest.
standing in the middle here, you're not getting attacked.
TV.
That's not right.
Try having a Trump supporter in the middle of the left.
You want to
They're gonna
provoke?
mob and hot dogs on the street. That's the difference. We don't attack people with different opinions. As long as they do it non-violent.
We don't shut down
We do it fast.
We don't shut down the
You're
school.
standing here. We're not attacking
We
you.
didn't shut down the school. They shut it down because they don't want to know the truth.
Reverse it.
They don't want to hear the truth.
Try having
You
a
guys can-
supporter on the left side.
So you guys can do the protest too. You guys can do speech too. Freedom of speech.
I'm gonna vote no. I can say this about you.
We don't shut it down.
What if I say Mexicans cannot speak in America because they're not American?
Whoa.
It's the same thing as what you're saying.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, but you're saying I can't speak in your campus because I don't go to school here and everything.
Canadian.
There you go.
Canadian cannot come here.
But this is America. We didn't shut it down. We didn't shut it down.
Mexican cannot protest.
Your people shut it down. The people that run Clark College shut it down.
It's illegal.
We didn't shut it down.
Okay.
No, we're going to come back here until you guys stop. Brainwash your kids and let them come out and listen and decide for themselves. That's why we're here. Okay.
Across the street, VA. There's a bunch of men there that have PTSD.
That's why you want to open
What does that have to do with this?
They
I'm not starting shit until you came up and started making fun of people's like life and everything. What do you do? How do you pay your bills? What does that have to do with the Second Amendment?
How do you pay your bills? Like government what?
I don't care what you are.
They don't care as long as you disagree with them. They're a bunch of Nazi white supremacists. Even though I'm straight up coconut from the island, born and raised.
Am I? I'm racist. I'm racist for being half Mexican.
How do you support your the head of your group died that got arrested? I'm going through video. The head of Proud Boys is the head of
Help.